everyone, and welcome to the Deligracy CCCH video, custom content creator highlight video, because today we're focusing on one custom content creator that's like the secret unknown custom content creator that I didn't know about and I feel like not enough people know about. It's only thanks to my good friend Grim Cookies who discovered this creator that I found out about them. Grim Cookies also has a video highlighting a few of this creator's packs and work, so if you want to check that out, definitely check out the link in the description down below. Jumping into Creator Sim, this is the first creation I'm going to show you. This is by LittleDica. And LittleDica has a Patreon page where you can see all of their work, and we're going to be highlighting a few of their packs because they've been making packs of custom content that you can download. As always, if there is a custom content creator that you have been downloading a lot of their work from or several packs, I highly recommend that you do support their Patreon if you are able to do that. But anyway, this is a Creator Sim room, which I love. So obviously it's a different Creator Sim background to what we usually have. It's very easy to put in your game, and it's such a great throwback. I think it's a throwback to The Sims 2, and I just love it. It's just different. It's something different. So this is called the old school Creator Sim background that you can get from LittleDica's Patreon. So the first pack that they've made that I'm going to be showing you is the Chic bathroom pack, which I really, really like. A couple of these items may be singular downloads, not included in the full pack download, but like I said, if you go to their Tumblr or their Patreon, you can see things very clearly and how to download them. But this is their pack. Just to make it very clear, the pot plants over here are by Maxis, so by EA, they don't come in the pack. And this pot plant over here is actually from another custom content creator collaboration, Harry and Felix Sims, from their Kishan pack. So those pot plants aren't in this, but everything else is, and it's so nice. You can see here the wall tiles. That is a lovely new wallpaper that comes in the pack. New shower, toilet roll, toilet cleaner, bath towel rack. This little holder on the side here with the soap and toothbrushes, they are 3 separate items, so that's actually acting as a little shelf. Beautiful cupboards, very rustic. And I believe these laundry items also come in this pack download if you have Laundry Day stuff pack already. Otherwise, you can get all the rest. So a new beautiful counter. I love how the countertops don't necessarily have cupboards underneath them. Towels, oh my gosh, boxes of toilet paper, hair combs. It's so good. But let's go through some of these items in build mode because we're gonna have to have a look at them individually. So like I said, new shower that just clips into the wall. Just like that, that's really, really nice. Towel racks here, they come in a very clean color scheme of, I always call this the baby poo yellow, but more of a light camel color. Browns, silver, whites, creams, blacks, grays. It's kind of that same repeated colorway. And you can see in these brick colors as well, the key swatches in this pack. I love this brown actually. I think that's really nice. And I love these subway tiles. Then we've got some different cupboards here as well that look really, really nice, and they go with these counters. And these counters you could use in a kitchen. They've got a nice thick top to them. And if you're unfamiliar with custom content counters, here are all the swatches, way more than you'd usually get. And they do work with your auto counters or your other counter pieces. You can still create kind of that normal kitchen or bathroom look and feel if you would like to. And the cupboards are great because the cupboards, they also come with all of the other pieces. So you can get different sized cupboards, you can get a long one, corner ones if you want to, all of these bits and bobs to make whatever your heart desires. So that's pretty cool. Love the new washing machines as well. Oh, and there's 2 different kinds of sinks, I think. So this sink, it just kind of clips into, let me make a little space here. So this sink sticks out a little bit. It's got that farmer sink vibe about it because it does sit out. It's like a trough almost. So that's really, really nice. But if you prefer to have this seamless sink, this one's actually built into the countertop. So you can also have that one too if you prefer that very seamless look. But I personally love these. I think these look really, really cool, how they stick out a little bit. Then we've got a whole heap of accessories. These bottles I actually sized up. A lot of LittleDica's items I've noticed are on the smaller side of things. And it means that when you scale them up, they don't look plus size. They actually just look like they're a size bigger. So for example, I think this is quite funny. Bush product, obviously similar to Lush, the brands. Also, the descriptions of the items you have to appreciate as well. Bush is a cosmetics company focused on the respect of animals and ethically manufacturing their products. They're fully vegan and for sure expensive. And these are actually stackable too, so you could stack them on top of each other, a couple of them. Love that. But like I said, sizing up a lot of these items look just as legit. And I find that really, really nice because you can kind of be a bit more creative with them in that sense. We've got toilet rolls. Do we have Kris Jenner black toilet paper? We do not, but you can change the base of some of these too. Hair combs, all of those little accessories. These rustic stools, they're actually from Maxis, the Jungle Adventure pack. There's these beautiful mirrors, so simple, but I love simple, you know, you can piece them together to make a big long mirror, have them on their own. And the best part is, this is a smart mirror interface. It's so cool. It's basically got the ability that the smart speaker has in The Sims, where you can like order stuff, you can play music, you can adjust lighting, you can play trivia, mute, ask for a joke. It's got all of that inside of it. And like I said, it just kind of slips over the mirror to create the smart mirror. So if you're into that kind of thing, if you want a technological sim or a more futuristic family, or you just want like a high-end home with all the latest and greatest, that could work for you. There's also this standalone shower rack. This is a shelf here. And often custom content shelves work way better than Maxis shelves because they actually have a lot more slots to put things on. This is a little candle dish, I think. Oh my gosh, look how messy this bathtub just got. That's so nasty because I've put him in that bath several times to film. I think we also in this pack might have got some candles to place on this candle dish. Unless it's in the next pack I'm going to show you by LittleDica. Let me just go ahead here. Oh, what am I doing? What are you doing? Custom content, there we go. Let me just see, because the packs are labeled really nicely. You can see this is their bathroom pack, and then this is their kitchen pack. Oh yeah, so these medium, short, and tall candles do also come with this pack download. Oh, they're meant to sit in this really nicely. What happens if we put it on the floor? Let's see if it works down here. Okay, so it works on the floor nicely, but you can actually put these little candles together. They're 3 different heights. I mean, maybe we can now move this. Okay, so you might want to do it on the floor and then move it to the countertop. But you know, it's all very separated, very nice. So that's the Chic bathroom. Now these floor tiles are actually from LittleDica's other pack, which is this kitchen pack. So these floor tiles come in that pack download, and there's matching wall tiles. I would have actually loved to have these tiles as a floor tile as well. But anyway, this is the kitchen pack, which is called Modern Kitchen Pack with 45 separate items. It's pretty awesome. And the color palette's quite interesting as well. There's a lot of these goldy colors, like a champagne gold, red, white, gray, brown, and black. And white. That's kind of the color scheme they've gone with for this pack. And again, we have some gorgeous, very plain countertops, very modern. I think one thing in this pack that doesn't vibe with me as well is probably a few of these thin, sophisticated elements of metal look a little too thin for me for it to be perfectly Maxis match content, just because they don't usually have things this thin. Usually it's a little thicker in the game. I have to say the experimentation with texture on this see-through block is really impressive. I do love that, even though I'd probably also say that I wouldn't like that in my game because it doesn't suit it quite to a T, but it's still awesome. And I'll just show you guys the counters. Really nice. So these are the island ones. Again, you can piece them all together like you usually would. And there's the matching counters that aren't island benches. So these ones right here. You guys know I'm a big fan of lighter wood tones, so I was really excited to see that, but you can get rich reds if you want to be a little bit more saucy, literally saucy, like tomato saucy. There's some really great tech objects as well. LittleDica seems to be quite into creating these more tech-focused objects. So you've got a microwave here, a really nice toaster, and this toaster seemed so small to me, so I actually sized it up. I don't know if that's just because we have big toasters in Australia. And then there's this little food processor. This bench chair is actually a Maxis chair, but they did create these bench chairs here. Let's just put a really thin chair next to them, like the thinnest Maxis chairs, so I can kind of show you guys what I mean by when custom content is more thin, why it doesn't vibe with me as well. See how all the Maxis items are quite thick? Like even these straight edges are thicker than these, and it's because Maxis always kind of has that more cartoony thick look. That's how picky I am when it comes to this content, even though this is still really nicely made in Maxis Match. So, you know, that's just me. I'm really picky. What else is really nice about this is that they have included bench tops that are just literally the tops. There's no underneath cupboard, which means you can give the illusion of this maybe being a workspace with a laptop on it, with a chair tucked in underneath. You can have this kind of naked top, which is really, really lovely. I'd love to see that in glass. That would be really cool with like a timber side. We've got a tablet holder here, which is a really nice decor object. This range hood is so beautiful. I love a simple range hood. I wish we had more of them. And I love the fact it's just the same size as a kitchen cupboard, because these days a lot of range hoods are built into kitchens just like that. Oh, what's this? Is this a dishwasher? Yeah, regular dishwasher, and this is a Power Wave oven. Okay, so there's an oven, a regular oven, but if you had this oven here, the separate stovetop is over here. So you can have a separate stove and oven, which again, is how a lot of kitchens are set up now. Those items are separate. They're not always in the same object. However, at my house, I do have a stove like this, but it doesn't have this lip here. I don't like how all the ovens in the game always have that lip. Over here, we have a fashionably simple cabinet with a couple of illusion ovens here, and we have a fridge. Now this fridge is lovely. It goes with all of the other parts of the object. I love how the logo is so beautifully made. And this is really cool. This is actually, like the mirror I showed you before, a smart fridge. So you put that onto your fridge, then your sim can go up to it and they can adjust the lighting in the room. They can turn off all the lights. They can turn on all the lights. They can order things. They can ask for a joke, play trivia, all of that good stuff. There's also a shelf here, which is quite nice. Is he talking to his fridge? Oh, okay, so he like talks to it to turn things on and off. Love that. There's an aircon unit, which is really fun. I think a lot of people would love to have more of these items in their Sims homes that a lot of houses in real life have. We've got some different sized tables over here, a beautiful sink that's really beautifully made. I love the tray. I'm into trays. Simple painting object over here, and then a couple of neon light options too, like neon panels. And then this I really love in the yellow, just really simple graphics. This is very Maxis Match, this painting, I think. They did a really good job on that. So yeah, and then a shelf over here, some stackable plates also come with this pack, which is really nice. A couple of other items, and of course the tiles and wallpaper. They come in their usual blacks, whites, grays, reds, browns, all of those colors you would expect. And then if you want to have a little bit more fun with it, they also come in a few different patterns, which is pretty cool. A couple of separate downloads from this creator I wanted to show you. I have to say, this is so cool. Like, I know I have gone on about saying, oh, it doesn't really suit the game. It doesn't look like anything else in the game, but the creativity of this is so cool. And I really think that if Maxis was going to make this kind of see-through neon object, it would probably look a lot like this. Like, I think this is as Maxis match as this kind of item could be. So I think they really did a great job on this, and it's just a fun item. It's just something a little different and crazy. So there's a completely open one, like you could use that in maybe an inventor's house or science house, or someone who their house is kind of half built, or there's all of these fun other colors. So that's a good time. That's a really fun time. And then the other thing I was really excited to see were these glass blocks. Now, I would have liked to see these as full wall objects because it's a little bit tedious stacking them all up like this. And the other thing I noticed is in my game, it seems to be glitching out and deleting them because I built a whole wall here, and prior to filming this, they've all somehow been deleted. But these are really fun. If you press F5 to get the quarter tile placement, you can just stack them up like this and create that Art Deco feel. The other issue with these is that you can kind of see here, if I didn't have two pillars here, there are gaps between these and the wall. So you probably want them to be a standalone wall in like the middle of the room or something. Again, not sure why they disappear for me. Maybe it's just my game. I would love to see Art Deco walls like this in the game. And I gotta say, I really like the texture. I think that's totally Maxis match. So yeah, LittleDica, not bad at all. I think what you've created is amazing. And then I love the recycling and the bin here, really, really nice. So yeah, if you want to download LittleDica's creations, by all means, go ahead. I'll link their Patreon and Tumblr in the description down below. It's really fun discovering custom content, and they do have instructions on how to put it in your game if you would like that. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Tack, tack!